Hello, hello, welcome. Welcome to the city of Hill, where the city resides within. I'm just enjoying my lime water. And if you all don't know about lime water, basically it helps clear the mucus from your gut lining. It helps your digestive tract clear so that you can be prepared for food the healthy way during the day. And I don't do this every day. Sometimes I do apple cider vinegar and water, warm water. But sometimes, when I get in the mood or have the intuition, to do warm water, I do that. I don't put any sweetener in it. If you hear that barking, that's our new puppy, Ra. And she's very emotional, has a lot to say. And her and Set get along very well. And I don't know what she's barking at. If anything was wrong, Set would be barking. But right now, she just doesn't want to be in her kennel. So I apologize for the noise, but I will proceed with the conversation. But what I wanted to talk about today is frankincense and myrrh. I'm going to put on my glasses. Put on my glasses, and as I mentioned before, they're not prescription glasses. I just put them on just because sometimes. And what I wanted to talk about is frankincense and myrrh. And sorry, I forgot one thing. But frankincense and myrrh is a very sacred and spiritual and very greatly medicinal fragrance. And I like to burn it, specifically most times on Sundays with charcoal. And what I do is light my charcoal and let it get hot first. That's the trick to having your resin to burn long. So I'm putting it in my little cauldron. I'm gonna let it heat up. And if you all don't know about frankincense and myrrh, I'm just gonna give you a brief before I have to head off to work. It was in my mind to talk about it this morning, and I'll tell you why. Me and my daughter went shopping yesterday, and she's getting ready for her senior prom. So that's the only time she'll want me to go shopping with her, But she has a job, so she gets to participate in the purchasing of her products. So I enlightened her quite a bit. But frankincense and myrrh comes from resin from a tree. And basically what they're doing more now is basically, injuring the tree so it could, drain the sap from it and then let it dry and collect it as such. And frankincense and myrrh, I keep it, in a container, and I put them together because they're a great couple. And I believe, they're yin and yang, myrrh being the feminine and frankincense being the male or yang. And what I'm going to do when this gets really hot, I'm going to put it on top of there. If you want it to slow burn, you can put a little salt underneath there. And if I had a bigger cauldron, I'll put some, layers, some dirt, and then put the charcoal on. But I don't. I just have my little mini one. And I'm going to put a couple of resins on top of it, like so. Frankincense is a sweet smell. Myrrh is very bitter smell. It's a very strong smell. So only do one of those. I don't know if you might can't see it. But anyway, just let that burn just for a little while. And frankincense or baswala comes from the baswala tree. And it has been around for ancient years and years and years, One of the three wise men, they say it was three, brought it to, the baby Jesus. And I'm not going to get into that. But it's in the Bible about about frankincense and myrrh. And, you know, frankincense comes from the boswellia tree, they say, found in Arab, um, Middle East, and as Dr. Clark would say, in the middle of what, basically Africa is where they are mainly found, the boswellia tree. And it's collected, it's been used for ancient times for many, many medicinal reasons. One being it is very antiseptic, you know. They use it on your skin particularly, and there's been a lot of research saying that it's anti-cancer, not to be all, that's the cure to cancer, but specifically skin and bladder cancer. It's been used for that. You can ingest it, but not in large amounts because it could be toxic. I've never ingested it, but there's research articles and journals about frankincense, and there's many, many benefits, and there's different species of the boswellia, such as Florella, and you can put it basically in your face creams. You can put it in your body creams, shea butter, cocoa butter. You can mix it in, and it's excellent to do so. And it is light up, Myrrh, she's really, really strong. But like I said, it's a very sacred and spiritual resin or oil. And it was, both of them were very expensive back in the day. It was very priceless and meaningful and spiritual for someone to have it. It was really used as money. It was very valuable, and if you had it, you were considered very, very rich. And it's very antiseptic, used for many medicinal things because it fights off, infection. And I can't say enough about frankincense. It's mainly the oldest fragrance or resin, and I love it. And that's why it's very aromatic. It's very soothing. It's used for decreasing inflammation and basically producing a lot of calm and relaxation. And a lot of people use it for spiritual meditation before spiritual practices because it really sets the atmosphere for a very spiritual and divine connection and relaxation. So frankincense, I love it. It's very expensive. A lot of frankincense isn't frankincense, or it's been watered down a lot. This one is good. I'm not going to say the name of it, but it has been watered down. A bottle of frankincense like this should cost you about $80. Make sure it's organic and it comes from the motherland. But I like to, if I'm not using this to anoint myself, I use patchouli. But frankincense, just to give you an idea of what I do to anoint myself, I already brought in divine upon myself, but I anoint myself from the top of my head for my connection with the divine, for what I know, for what I do with my hands, for wherever I go, on my ankles, and then my connection with the Mother Earth on the soles of my feet. So that protects me, that anoints me, and I'm very highly connected with frankincense. So if you don't know about frankincense, do a little bit more research on it and gain some more knowledge on it because it is superb. I love this. I have an arsenal of oils, but this is one that I definitely try to keep. And, if you can, get the most original, the best kind that you can for yourself. And then, like I said, they're always good together, frankincense and myrrh. And I don't know where my myrrh oil is, but it's somewhere around here. Hopefully my kids haven't decided to do a research on it, which my son loves to do that. And myrrh, which is the camphor. Comes from the camphor tree, again from the motherland. And this is also another powerful and spiritual herb or resin from the tree, or oil, essential oil you can use. And it's very calming as well. It's been used because it's an antioxidant, very strong antioxidant. You can mix it in with a lot of medicinal or medicine, or you can also ingest it, but in small amounts as well. I like to use myrrh as an immune buster. Put it in the atmosphere. I like to burn it. I'm watching this, right here, make sure it don't get carried away. But I like to burn them both together. And myrrh, like I said, has a very bitter, and it's a very strong scent. And so, it's killing off the fungal infections. It's also burning off the viral infections. It's also burning off the bacterial infections. So it's a very strong antioxidant. So that's why myrrh is used for quite a lot. It's also very spiritual, and it really sets the mood and just say, calm, and just demands, its presence and what the connection for spiritual enlightenment you're supposed to have. And a lot of people are now using and mixing in frankincense and or myrrh, or both of them together, in a lot of shampoos, a lot of oils, a lot of shampoos, lotions, creams. You can do that, and it's a very smart thing to do. And I don't do it as much as I used to, sometimes, but it's very effective to do that, because I just gave you a couple of reasons why. And I just wanted to come forth and share that. And as I mentioned, my daughter and I went shopping yesterday. And, one thing that I found that I was very, very impressed with, let's see if I have it. Yes. Do a little shopping haul. Is this, and I like Shea Moisture products. This is the Raw Shea Butter Hydrating Facial Wipes. I haven't used it yet. It's for normal to dry skin, removes makeup and dirt without rinsing or drying. And it has frankincense and myrrh in it. And when products have those type of things in it, even though I could do some of these things myself, I just get so impressed and excited and want to share the beauty of it. But yeah, it smells a lot like frankincense. It has that smell in it. And basically, you can clean your face. I already put my oil and clean my face this morning. I just wanted to see how it does, so my face probably is not that dirty. So, but I love the smell of frankincense and myrrh. I wonder, it's so sacred, and spiritual, and healing. I wanted to share that. If you haven't tried this, you should. It's just so delicious. Oh my goodness. But it's very hydrating, which is what I put a lot of on my face. As I mentioned, I use a toner. I wash my face very lightly in the morning, and I use my toner, lots of it, and like 2 or 3 drops of my mixed oil. And I like to do that. Let me share a couple other things I did, with my shopping yesterday. La Citane en Provence. And I haven't been to La Citane for quite some time. And so I decided to go yesterday. And I love their products, but I usually like to go there just to speak French. But yesterday, I guess they wasn't in the mood. I just went in there. Nobody was speaking French yesterday. It's like, bonjour, comment allez-vous? Oui. No one said anything. But this right here is a shower gel. I usually use this new. I usually get like the the almond, but this one has the almond milk in it and the almond oil. And basically what you do is just mix it and use it together. And I love this almond shower gel. I just love it. I don't have to do it because I have plenty. But, you know, I was just impressed with it. So I got it. I love La Santé. And my other favorite shop, everybody knows, is Lush. Oh, I love Lush. I love scents anyway. I'm just, oh my goodness. In my previous life, I just was surrounded by oils and incense and perfumes because I love it. And one thing I got yesterday was my favorite. It's like cocoa and rose, and this is a body massage cream oil, and you get it all the time, but I always forget the name of it. But it is, let's see, hold on a second. It is the Tender is the Night Body Massage Oil. And it is so light, it is so creamy, and I just love it. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And it smells so light. So, oh my goodness. I love this. I have so many of these already. I can never remember the name of it. But like I said, it's cocoa, rose, and lots of other essential oils. It's just so delicious. I'm rushing because this is getting me too long video. And then this is a new one. This is called Goddess. This is a soap, and it smells very, very light. It has like jasmine, and it's a little shimmery up there. But there's a lot of jasmine in here, and maybe a bit of geranium, and maybe a little bit of shea butter. But this is really soft, you know. And it said Goddess. I don't necessarily love the scent of this, but I love the naming of it, Goddess. So I'll see if it makes me feel like a goddess, even more so. And then what else? Oh, and I know I don't need any more clothes, but I saw this in the window, and I had to get it. It was a little bit more than I expected to pay for it, and I got this from New York & Company. And this dress, I love it. I love it. And maybe I'll wear it, you know, for my outfit of the day next week. But look at this. It's short, and I haven't tried it on. It's a small, and usually I don't have to try on my clothes, but it looked a little big, so I'll see. And it's really ruffly and pretty, and if it don't fit, I won't wear it next week. Or maybe, I don't know, I have so many dresses anyway, I don't know, we'll see, okay? But look at how pretty this is. Look at the sleeves, it's really thin, it's comfortable. And like I said, I paid more than I expected to, but oh well, I love this. Look at that, nice and ruffly. I'm gonna enjoy. I could do so many things with that. I could wear a belt with it or no belt with it. I might wear some strappy sandals with it, a brown belt or white belt, you know, so many things. So I'm excited about it. You have to treat yourself sometimes. Why not? So I did. And we enjoyed ourselves. Anyway, thanks for visiting the city. This was a little longer than expected, but hopefully you enjoyed it and you gained some insight and some motivation to learn more about the powerful medicinal natural benefits that nature has granted us with. And look for it and research it and get some for yourself and use it for yourself, because it is very powerful and sacred and spiritual. Anyway, thanks for visiting the city, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. Take care.